Hello. Sorry I'm a bit late. I got caught up with some other things. Into some organizers already running. I got heartache by the numbers. Troubles just begun. I need to do this. There we go. Art. Who goes there? Each time you level up, your health increases. You get to choose a new perk. Wowza. By the way, completely removes any radiation you've been already exposed to. Okay. What's up, Carla? What's up, Preston? Hmm. Oh, it's T45. We could make a legendary armor set. I think we're done with the Silver Shroud bit.
Hey.
Hold on a second, Ada.
I'd be happy to help.
Do it.
Help if I can.
How you doing, Crystal? I guess these kind of legendary. Even though they don't have legendary effects, they are like unique. Just another day, you know. I know. Let's see here. Or we could go full Minuteman. The Minuteman general outfit. Let's see here what we got though for legendary effects. Disciple skirt, bolstering, chameleon. Bolstering, maybe. We got acrobatics left and right leg. Which negative 50 fall damage. So that would be like what? Is it additive or multiplicative? Because if we put them together, then it should be 100, right? Or is it just going to be 75? Increase energy resistance, the lower your health is. Considering middle arm. Lucky middle right arm. %, less from humans. Minus 15% damage when not standing or moving. Or we could just start. I don't know, math was never my strong suit. Or we could just start wearing power armor. That also brings you to my next question. What GLC are we doing? Are we gonna do the Far Harbor or Nuka World? Far Harbor? Far Harbor, okay. So let me see what legendary do we want. I don't think we want any of the leather stuff. Malorks or bugs. Incendiary. I think, yeah, we'll take cunning left armor. Maybe Martyr's right arm. So I have right arm. Now we need chest and leggings. Sentinel's chest piece, I guess. And then we'll try the acrobatics left and right leg. And we Under Armor. What should we wear for Under Armor, chat? I'll stash the Silver Shroud outfit for now. The hat goes here too, even though. Let's see here. Courser, Covert, Field Scribe, Hazmat. No, Hazmat's full armor, I think. Can I put the... Let me see if I can put the some mods in the vault suit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna check. I mean, if not, we have a mod. Resistant line, protect your shield. Most we can do is resistant lining because we need science to do anything else. So that gives us a grand total of 57 defense. I mean, not the astounding like 100 and something defense we had with our modded Silver Shroud outfit, but I'll take it. A little more unique. And then, like, if we really wanted to, let me see. We don't really have that much clothing because. Why is there a cunning left flag in here? Like the lab coat, I think might be Under Armour. Let's see. No, it's not. Zeke's jacket and jeans, maybe? No, Zeke's jacket and jeans is Over Armor. All right, we'll just stick with the Vault 111 jumpsuit, I guess. Or I know the dress. I think the dress is Under Armour. It'll be funny. It removes it leaves our arms. Okay, never mind. The dress is partial Under Armour. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with what we got right now. And then we should have at least 75% damage resistance, fall damage resistance. Don't really know how a way to test that, but acrobatics, cunning, martyrs, sentinels, light armor. I need cloth. I need science for biome. Oh, that increases chems. I don't think you need chems. We'll be fine. Alright, to Far Harbor. Thankfully, we have a fast travel point to it. And Fallout, did all the chickens die? No. It's actually canon that chickens survived and remain relatively unmutated. In fact, in the LA area, there are chicken farmers. Apocalypse chicken. Should we switch out Ada? I mean chicken.
Who are you? I'm sorry, but we don't have time for visitors or caravans or wherever you're from. I'm with Valentine's.
12-hour shift today. I'm sorry, Rena.
Thank God. You have to get working right away.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. Nick's client double-crossed us once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip. But we got out. And now, my daughter's missing, and there's only one detective agency I know of in the Commonwealth.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No, she would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
I'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Yoink. Okay. Where's this radio that she was working on? This is the bathroom.
Project log? Lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Interesting, interesting. So she was a repairwoman. Screws. I should probably give me a second. Hold on. There we go.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
Nothing else right now.
To the boathouse.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Way ahead of you. I just like how Fallout 76 was just a reuse of all these assets. Get locked out of safety. Answers here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Granddad. Picture where the key is. Picture.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They are trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Alright. Should we take Ada with us to Far Harbor? I think the DLC also has its own companion, so we could just grab that guy. Or should we grab a different companion?
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
New guy.
I think I know where Kasumi
Longfellow.
A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system, a final gift from my father, and it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Ada. I guess we'll take you to, Oh, wait, we're gonna talk to the railroad? Here you go, miscellaneous. Talk to the railroad about... Talk to the railroad or Brotherhood. I'll talk to the railroad. Close, close, close. Let's see what they have to say quickly. Maybe they can give us some insight.
Up top, you gotta be careful. Desdemona.
I know taking out coursers is a risk, in more ways than one. But we have to delay the Institute any way we can, so your infiltration can be effective.
Doc Carrington's been asking for you.
The Institute's already dead.
Excuse me.
Hey there. You're the professor, yeah? I've been looking for you. Name's Boxer. Boss called me in on account of some rumors making their way through the Commonwealth. There's word that there's some kind of colony of synths way up the coast, all on their own. You heard anything like that?
I'm following a lead on a place called Far Harbor.
Never heard of it. Doesn't mean it's not connected, though. If you're already looking into it, don't let me stop you. Just let me know if you find anything, okay?
Alright, that was pointless. We'll take Ada with us to Far Harbor, and then we'll swap her out for Longfellow. I'm surprised we didn't get Ada's companion perk.
For you.
I guess she doesn't have one though. Alright. Look at the moon. Don't be afraid, we'll look together. Let me switch weapons. Cobble together a robot arm-mounted weapon. The Tesla rifle can shoot deadly arcs of electricity that jump from enemy to enemy, injuring anyone caught in the chain. Spooky. Rudimentary electricity, okay.
What the damn gun?
Are you lost? This is Far Harbor. We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, Mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through here all right.
Damn it.
What's going on?
Cars ain't coming.
Something's coming through the fog!
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take up
Aye, aye.
at the top of the wall, near the main gate. The hall never lets us down. Now follow me! Careful on the hall, stranger. Don't fall off. If you do, we might not be able to rescue you in time.
Man the hall! Something's out there.
What the fuck is going on here?
This ain't a drill!
I heard something.
Eyes peeled, everyone!
Open the gate! Move it out here!
Mariner, there's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
Helpers! For God! Defend yourselves!
Ready all! Fire at will!
Go, Ada, go, go, go.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
As in the fog. Go, Ada, go. These would be a lot more scary if I didn't play Fallout 76 first. I'd be like, the fuck are these things?
We're clear. All right. Well done, all. Open the gate.
What's up, Ada? You did well.
Avery,
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. But for your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
what's the fog?
Where to begin? The fog's radioactive, right? But there are pockets of it, the deep fog, that are hard fallout. And as deadly as that is, that's only part of the problem. Things live in the fog, thrive. You think what attacked the harbor's bad? Oh, there's far worse further inland.
You've lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. And people have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog. For the past, 8 years or so, it's been getting as bad as it's ever been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places left that's safe.
If you managed to survive despite all that, you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden a stranger with all this nonsense.
What's the deal with the children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam. Which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee...
Now that's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land.
What a charming man.
Goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular sentiment. And after everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the children made the fog worse?
Absolutely not. There's not one bit of evidence.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. Fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after the children came.
You know as well as I do that's happened before. Sure, people have theories the children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right? She headed inland to the Synth Refuge, Acadia. Getting there will be dangerous. You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But, word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's Old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say crazy. If someone needs to get to Acadia, he's the only one that'll do it. But people around here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other, less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
Thanks for the info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you. Take a
Hello, Harbor Woman.
time.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So when would you say?
The hole needs
Help.
mending. You know, it just don't build itself. I need proper wood, steel, nails, the like.
Nobody asked you to cobble together that stupid wall. You want yourself commodities? You know how to get them. Caps.
That stupid wall is the only thing that kept you stowaways alive. That and the mainlander.
Mainlander? Huh. What kept us safe was Harborman and the firepower I sold them. Want supplies? Tell you what. Apply that big old brain of yours to dealing with the real threat. Those children of Adam whack jobs.
Haven't you fouled up things enough, Alan? And now you mean to make it worse?
They're still alive, aren't they? Figure I got a whole lot more work.
This Alan guy's good,
Don't
This
let the island
isn't the
catch you
last
off
time.
guard. Sure the hell looks like it to me.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, besides Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs.
Alan's like a 1-inch cube head, like one dense
It
motherfucker.
won't be easy to come by. Or
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper, make it strong, and keep those blasted crabs out. For good.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagles Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Now get! Get!
Bait shop.
Talk with an eye. I don't have time
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a
The
tale
Kennedys?
of blood and vengeance.
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one. I'm the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of freckle-faced Petey. Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good, good. It's long past time.
Okay, blood tie.
Longfellow knows what he's about.
There's old Longfellow.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I could get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me, then.
Bingo.
You've unlocked point of interest markers across the map.
That would be more efficient if it was a holotape.
If you need a room, see Mitch.
Trying to have a conversation here. Shut your mouths, open your damned ears. So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round.
Debbie. Imagine being named Debbie.
Let's head out of town. Arcadia's above the fog line on the mountain.
Mainlanders don't last long.
You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help.
Mirelurk jerky. You get a room at the last plank, also a free drink for Mitch. That's good. I mean, if we're playing survival, that'll be useful.
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. Bullets start flying. Find cover. Keep your head down.
Trappers? You mean there's people that live in the fog? Ah, fog raiders. Oh yeah, that reminds me, there was a legendary Mirelurk by the gate. Did it despawn? Probably. Yeah, I don't see any Mirelurk corpses. Probably despawn. Those damn coastal elites with their coastal armor. Those damn coastal elites want to feminize you with their coastal armor. That's why you need to buy my supplement. Bet. Who the fuck are you?
You're not half bad in a scrap. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with.
Bet.
We ain't dead.
I don't see anyone. Oh, there they are. A fog ghoul. Hunter's tire iron. Let's go. Exactly what I wanted. Is this just Australia?
Still got a ways to go. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
A crawler? What the fuck's a crawler?
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. There's someone or something else here.
Gotcha!
You know, we're out here fighting for our lives against these things. Meanwhile, the people in Appalachia are making moonshine out of them.
Big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing we don't see too many of them around. Aim straight
Let's go. Oh yeah, fishing tomorrow. Tomorrow fishing's being added.
One more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
And by a bad haircut.
Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
Girl, you do. Adam does not look like he's giving you his blessing.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of the.
She looks cross-faded.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Leech, even.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Should I sign up for the Children of Adam? What do you think, chat? I could get a really cool look like her. Two of the options to sign me up. No, they stinky.
Suppose I got nothing better to do.
Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air is clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
I still see fog. Oh, there we go.
Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
And then we'll send you... Send you Grey Garden.
Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
So you're telling me I came here to find a girl and I entered a three-way complex political system where everyone just wants to be left alone, but I feel like that's not going to be an option.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on
You know, I came here not to have an existential crisis.
that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. I won't pry any further. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you go?
You should know the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Are you saying you don't want the Railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's
Excuse me?
how you've let fear blind your cause.
I didn't come to argue. I just wanted you to know we're out there, helping your people.
I know. I'm sorry. It's easy for me to worry about our ideals while I'm so far away from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Can I help you with anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. And we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, was there...
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we were in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
That was a long ass conversation. You have the right to be like, that was too long.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima
You're a
has
synth and they give you those big ass ears.
where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're
You gotta say something he's all ears.
something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get...
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Right, let's go talk to, I forgot her name already. Nah, it's fine.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't
Egen.
what I was expecting, but...
You're new here too, huh?
Kasumi.
Hi.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. And I'm never leaving. I'll see you around, okay?
That was a conversation.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Hi, Kasumi.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Ray are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
There's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and...
Uncover Dima's secrets. Interesting, interesting. What do you think, Longfellow? But you know there's gotta be at least like one synth that has some sort of form of dysphoria. Because they're just like, I could have been built anyway. You built me like this. Live Longfellow reaction. Like, man, it sucks to be that synth. Ooh, Master Lock. Alright, where's this secret laboratory? Let's try stealthing our way in there. It must be Chase.
Track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm.
She looks like Desdemona.
Is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means.
I'd like to help you.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
I'll put it on the back burner.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Won't be able to pick this.
Damn. What's up with everyone using master locks all of a sudden?
Something from before the war, looks like.
Alright, I guess our only option is to talk to Dima directly.
He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Who the hell is Cog?
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute. We don't have to worry, right?
Live Cog reaction. Girl talking like I know all these people by name already.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since
Yay,
Peter
doctor.
has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that... I don't know. That abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all
I get that. I get
in
that.
our own way. Demas to be thanked for that.
Hi.
Can I help you?
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, okay. There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more...
I have some flowers.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find...
Okay, I thought maybe it would have some. Okay, let's go find this Chase. Chase you. I wanna chase you.
You want to buy something or what?
Miranda.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have, so just forget it.
Okay, he's wearing a red rocket jumper suit around the second floor. That's going back down. We're gonna go even higher. Can we get much higher? So high. I just ran right past him. What does Longfellow think about pickpocketing?
Can I help you?
Master.
If it weren't for
There's
Demas,
cold.
most of us would probably be dead.
Some other time,
How did you just run past him without even seeing him? He's standing next to the big doorway. Oh, there he is. Oh, this is gonna be a tough pickpocket. Cog.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Hey, Kasumi said she needed the key to the storage room downstairs. Can I borrow it?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, you could, but I lost it. Should never have agreed to help Faraday move all that equipment in the observatory. Like there could be anything I'm carrying that's going to damage Demas' computers. I was shoving things around in that upper floor that circles the wall of the telescope room, if that helps.
Alright, and then what are you trading?
Need something?
Let's see what you got.
Let's do some business.
Oh, he's got a relatively interesting interesting loot pool. Okay, Recon Marine chest piece. I could afford it. I'm not going to though, but I could. Oh, I'll take some stims though. You want a hunter's tire iron? And you stop by, let's get this key quickly, and let's go quickly back to the mainland. And I need to stop by and stash this junk. You said the room with the telescope. This is it, yeah? So if I was a key, where would I be? I'm so good at video games. So.
Hey, Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry,
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the Children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt. Giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options.
Yo! Cheap views!
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been running...
No, my cheap views!
...access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
To get rid of memories, it's because you don't like what's in them. Truth be told, it's half the reason I drink as much as I do. Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog.
Let's go, Mr. Longfellow. It's true, though. Why forget? The only reason you forget is if you don't like. Well, willingly forget. I mean, I forget things all the time. But he chose to forget this stuff. But yet, it was important enough to protect. So why forget, but protect? And why not delete, then?
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
It sounds kind of like your impression of RK. The worm tells me to do these things. The worm, it told me to store the databanks. Faraday's programming. Okay. Let's talk to Dima first. Sometimes a direct approach is always the best.
Dima, did you need something?
I meant Longfellow, I know.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
I suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help? Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge?
Right now, you just judged.
Submarine base as a home. When Martin and his followers stumbled inside, they had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center. Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded.
I'll get your memories, Demon.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics in the news. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Yeah, Longfellow, the worm commands us. What do I gotta do now that's down here? The worm commands us to bring divination upon the...
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam.
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship. Something like that? I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried.
I got this program that Faraday...
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's...
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam. Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall, yeah, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
The worm commands. Do they have like a way to test if you're a synth, or do they just be like, what's your earliest memory? Ah, you have a hard time remembering shit from a long time ago, don't you? You are a synth and belong with us. IDK. Seems, you know, kind of like a flawed thing, but okay. Oceanarium, Eagles Tanneray, Eden's Meadow Cinema, Echo Lake, Nucleus, Rayburn's Point, Southwest Harbor, Cranberry Bog, Broken Headlights. Trust me, bro, you're totally. That's basically the vibes I'm getting. Optional help Captain Avery. I guess we could help Captain Avery. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's do a hull breach. I feel like they need a better wall. Where is that going to take it? All the way to the other side of the island? That's a death wish. Oh, I just need some power tools. They're not too far. Fucking. Okay. Fiercest flying insect in the Commonwealth, stingwings. That strikes relentlessly with a poisonous stinger. When the settlers say the raiders are camped just around the corner. I know, right? Hello, Codsworth.
Bring it on, Island. I can see
Hey, look, Merrick steamer.
Stim packs.
I'll be damned if I give up on it.
I really hope you find someone to help. It's not me. I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you.
What exactly?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far out. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard...
Crab's back on the menu, boys.
He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
What exactly are they?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I...
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find...
Right. All right.
Good. Our...
Okay. Let's head back to the Commonwealth quickly. Just to deposit our loot. Trappers were once ordinary fishermen and hunters, but they have been driven to madness by the horrors of the island and its radioactive fog. The fog, it speaks to me. New player in the Commonwealth, Rust Devils are a rare game that got a taste of technology and smart to use it. They frequently destroy robots just so they can scavenge it for parts. Because we're already at our limit, and there we go. Now we're not. Wish I didn't have to go through 2 loading screens, but you know what? That's what we do. The robot brain constructed by General Atomics International before the Great War. Its unique is that it uses an actual organic brain as a central processor. Where do you get the brain from? Better not ask questions. Do you want to see where you get the brain from? Step into this back room and we'll show you.
What the hell is a synth anyway?
Huh. The mainlander. Great.
And then we need to talk to Brooke.
Can I interest you in anything, stranger?
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Definitely not from prison or political distance, that's for sure.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need...
I wish I had more to give you. He disappeared into the...
Sure. That synth could be one...
Told you everything I know, all right? Look, if you're really going after that synth, pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right. Brooks, welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's deal.
Happily.
Meat hook. Recon Marine helmet. What are you doing out here?
You there? Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Who's we?
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us every moment.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murder.
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you...
But that doesn't tell me who they are.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness.
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at...
So the Cliff's Edge is to the north. We want to go south though to look for the synth and repair the generators, I guess. Let's also pick up some levels. Maxed out Bloody Mass. Let's max out Mysterious stranger, and then one more. We could up our luck. Toughness. What is that, under strength? A strong back will probably be useful. Endurance. Toughness. Oh yeah, sure, we're not. It's find the missing synth, and then they should both be in this direction. I will say the atmosphere of this island, chef's kiss. There is a very spooky, unsettling undertone to it. Like anything could jump at you at any moment. Speaking of, combat armor, light auto stim. Ooh.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Alright. Let's repair these fog condensers just because it's gonna make our life a little easier. Where are they? Oh, they're scattered about. Says the closest ones. Second closest is over here. Next one. Hello, Blight. Oink. Wonder why the Blight glows. Best not to think about these things. You got this, Longfellow. I believe in you. Oh, he's actually pretty competent as a companion. And then our missing synth should be this way, it says.
There's a trail of blood.
Duffel bag, sleeping bag, okay. So someone did set up camp here. What do you think, Longfellow? I think the worms! The worm! Good call, Longfellow. It's too quiet. I don't like this.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
You won't leave. Ever!
Mm-hmm.
I tried. Well, what would happen if I passed the persuasion check? Would they just be like, oh yeah, I have his head right here. Here you go. Okay, bye.
Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
Maybe lol. Alright, are we near any points of interest? Why not? Let's go see what this MS Eliza thing's about. I'm going the wrong way. Me and Longfellow, we got this. I might work with Acadia just to roll back the fog. Because I would like to see this place unfogged. Unnamed point of interest. Let's go check it out. There's a teddy bear in a basket.
It's you or me, and it ain't gonna be me. See what's left.
Someone was here just killing ghouls for some reason. No way upstairs, it's fine. Total power, by Boston, for Boston. Alright, there was nothing interesting there. But now this. Oh, it's just a trapper. It's just a trapper base. I was kind of expecting a little bit more. But you know, what can I expect from this game? Let's get out of here. What was it? Up is not jump said? The reward for exploration is combat. I mean, we're already here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up any future quest lines. Oh, there's way too many of them for us, Longfellow. I think we ought to skedaddle. I was like, we can definitely take them, but look how many red dots there are. I liked his helmet. I'll give him that much. I liked his helmet. I said we were gonna disengage, and I'm still here engaged in combat. What is wrong with me? Well, in for a penny. There's not that many left. I can take them. Mary took down their boss. How'd I die during... I was in VATS! I should not take damage on VATS. How far back did it set us? We might as well just get the fast travel point and then dip. I'll come back with a fat man. Or we double down and take them out now. Hello? Did it crash while auto-saving? I think we hard crashed. Oh, no. Okay, we lived. Let's get the fast travel point. We'll come back here. I already thought it would be like some cool offshoot settlement, you know. They got separated from Far Harbor, but they're surviving the fog. No, it's just trappers. Alright. Discover the MS Azalea. Hey, I should tell the railroad about the synths. Yes, but it is a quest location. Okay. So we'll come back to it and clear it out another day. Why am I hearing Discord bloops? I should not be hearing Discord bloops. Where's Captain Avery?
Those fire
Wake up.
condensers are back online.
Wake up.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He died trying to get those condensers fixed. The man is a hero.
Yes. Yes, he is. I'll make sure we remember him as such. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
We should let the railroad know about this since see what they say. Anglers wait and pray, wait in ambush for prey to come to them. Their glowing lure mimics a look of flower common to the island. I just wish I didn't have to go through two different loading screens if I wanted to just go somewhere. The robotics workbenches? Oh, okay. Let's see what they gotta say. Since how dare they help themselves?
Hey there. Good to see you again. Have you been able to confirm those stories about a group of synths up north?
Were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others.
I met a
Hopefully you
synth.
can find time
Calls
for resting
himself
on your
Dima.
laurels to help a
He's trying
synth
to
that's
create
been
a community
captured.
up north for synths.
Really? That's amazing. I've never heard of this Dima. He sounds like our kind of guy. Synth. You know what I mean. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
What sort of help could the railroad offer?
We're stretched thin on supplies, but we could try and send them whatever we can spare. Beyond that, well, it'd be enough to know we have some place we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. So, what do you think?
They're not the most trusting folks. I'll talk to them, find out if there's anything they need.
Please do. It would be enough just to know we have some place we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Professor. This could make a huge difference for us.
What do you want, Doctor?
I was hoping for your assistance. A sizable number of synths and other refugees were teleported near randomly. These poor, disoriented souls make easy targets for bigots and others. Hopefully you can find time from resting on your laurels to help a synth that's been captured.
How bad's the situation out there?
Unknown. The evacuation was, by necessity, quite chaotic. We don't even know how many synths were teleported into danger. I fully expect this is a problem we'll be dealing with for quite...
Rescuing synth?
I figured you'd say something like that. Once you liberate the synth, give them this care package. They may wind up at your Mercer safe house. That's the only safe house that isn't well past maximum capacity. Good luck.
Synth care package. Okay. You.
Thanks again.
You can take care of that. I'm done with you.
For the information.
Here's a little feast. He's like, huh? I should probably end stream soonish. We're at this for a little over 2 hours, so let's just do outpost zoom. Nope, nope, not helping you guys. You guys are on your own.
The fog's poison. On account of the children.
Storm didn't take him out. She did. Machete Mike spotted her.
But the children...
It's like I've been saying. The children of Adam are out to kill us all. This here saboteur meant to cut us off from food and water. Punishment is pretty clear, Captain.
Do what you must.
Yeah! Children, bastards!
You were right, Alan.
Now will you listen to sense? The children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Wait a minute.
Always sell what we can't use.
She didn't even have a machete on her.
Need to drown your
Avery.
troubles? I hope
Talk
the
to
harbor's
Midge, the
being
last
good
blank.
to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
What's there to do?
Brooks sells general goods. Teddy writes in back of his shop, and he can patch you up if you need it. Besides that, the Last Plank's a popular stop for booze and what have you. And lastly, well, if you need a gun, see...
I have to go.
Be well.
She didn't have a machete on her, Alan.
Alan.
Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Hey, buddy. I was just trying to help.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
God damn.
Make it fast.
OMG, Alan, you're so totally manly and tough. The fish catcher. Admiral's friend, yar. Air traps. All right. Let's go to the hotel. She said it was north. Cliff Edge Hotel. Let's go there and then we'll end the stream. We're not going to start the quest there yet, but we might as well make our way there, and then we'll end the stream there because I think I know what quest line that is, and that's going to be a fun one to do. So we can start off next stream just doing it. Why am I hearing Discord bloops? Should not be hearing Discord bloops. Where's the entrance? The robot said she was gonna be waiting for me at the entrance. Oh, here it is. I didn't even notice. Okay. Let's save up for now. So I think we'll call it there for now, just because it is getting a bit late. But thank you to everyone who stopped by. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Stay safe out there. Be good. Take care of yourselves. I love you all. And have a good night.